Since time immemorial, castles and dragons have populated the imagination of mankind, intertwining themselves in tales and legends that transcend generations. Castles, imposing stone fortifications that rise majestically over hills and valleys, speak to us of an age of knights and kings, of great battles and secrets hidden behind their walls. On the other hand, dragons, mythical creatures of incalculable power, symbolize both fear and fascination, embodying mystery and magic. Together, these elements create a perfect setting for epic stories of courage and adventure, where good and evil clash in an eternal game of destiny and glory. Let us enter this world of fantasy and reality, where each stone and each scale tells us a story of distant times and unfathomable wonders. Welcome to a fascinating journey through time and imagination. In this video, we will explore the wonderful and mysterious world of castles and dragons, two iconic elements that have fueled countless stories and legends throughout the centuries. Castles. Let's start with castles, those impressive stone fortifications that dominate the medieval landscape. Castles were not only residences of nobles and kings, but also bastions of defense and symbols of power. Built in strategic locations such as hills, cliffs, and rivers, these structures were designed to withstand sieges and protect their inhabitants from invasions. Each castle has its own story, full of political intrigue, tragic romances, and epic battles. From thick walls and tall towers to dark dungeons and grand halls, every corner of a castle tells us about an era of knights and feudal lords. Dragons. Now let's enter the realm of dragons, mythical creatures that have captured the imagination of cultures around the world. In European mythology, dragons are often seen as malevolent beasts that guard hidden treasures or terrorize villages. Stories like that of St. George and the Dragon reflect the eternal struggle between good and evil, where courage and nobility triumph over darkness. In contrast, in Chinese culture, dragons are symbols of wisdom, power, and good fortune, benevolent beings who bring rain and prosperity. The connection. But what happens when we combine these two worlds? The answer is a rich tapestry of epic tales where brave knights face ferocious dragons, trapped princesses await rescue, and entire kingdoms hang in the balance. Castles become the setting for titanic clashes and heroic deeds. Imagine a knight in shining armor ascending the highest castle tower, sword in hand, ready to face the dragon lurking in the shadows. Or a winged dragon soaring through the sky, its shadow falling across the castle battlements, heralding an impending challenge. The modern fascination. Today, the fascination with castles and dragons lives on in our popular culture. From books and movies to video games and television series, these stories continue to inspire us and transport us to worlds where anything is possible. Masterpieces such as J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit with its majestic dragon Smaug, and the Game of Thrones series with its intriguing castles and towering dragons show us that the allure of these elements is timeless. So join us on this journey through majestic castles and mythical dragons. Let's discover together the stories behind the ancient stones and the shining scales. Let's prepare to enter a world of legendary adventures, where the past and fantasy meet to create unforgettable tales. Welcome to the story of castles and dragons.